everyone, it's Marguerite Ashton here on building dollhouses from scratch. This is going to be a quick video of just listing and if you're hearing all the noise in the back, those are my kids having lots of fun. So anyway, I'll try to make this as quick as possible. I'm gonna list the materials that I have had to use from the beginning to where I am now. Right now, I am working at the part of where I'm building the tower and assembling it to the house body. First of all, the two glues that I've used. Now, I have been using Weld Bond. Weld Bond is awesome. I have several favorite types of glues that I like to use when making and putting together dollhouses. I had never used this one until assembling the Alison Jr. This stuff does well. This is my second bottle. So when they say do not be afraid to use a lot of glue, they mean it. And I say that because this is my first big house, so it is needed. The other one I'm using is Aleene's. It's the tacky glue, but what I like about this is if I maybe didn't sand it correctly, or I'm finding a fault with the connection between the board and the base that I have applied, it has a nozzle right here that I can just go ahead and squeeze underneath and crank my clamps. Okay, so that one's that. Next is the clamps. I have had to use them all. This one here being the smallest of the ones I've had to use. There's smaller ones than this, of course, but I've had to use this one, and this one is my mid-size, and I'll provide a still shot because right now the bigger clamps, I think they're 2 foot, they are on the dollhouse right now. All right, if I've applied something glue wise, again, remember I am new at all this. So one of the things that I have come to love is the, it's really nice. It's all it is it's like a rubber, think of it as the rubber mallet. And I've had to use this a couple of times, but only on the big dollhouse. No, I actually had to use it on the conservatory, forgive me, but it was a quick tap. This one has allowed me to, if I've glued something and I missed the flush, I can tap it, but you gotta catch it before it totally dries, okay? Because I didn't wanna have to pull. So this is the rubber mallet that I've been using, and I had to use it right away. I just got it, so I was pulling. I also have another one, a smaller one. So there's different sizes, and that wasn't working. So I needed something heavier. This one's a little heavier than my yellow one, and it did the job that I needed to get done. Also, in the beginning, I did the unboxing of the Alison Jr., and that was, I showed where I think it was 4 parts maybe, 4 videos, and I did the measuring, and we sorted the parts of the dollhouse and where they needed to be, and we also wrote on the board, on the parts of the dollhouse of what it was, which I always suggest, if you need to write the measurement, please do so, and the name of it. And if it has more than one piece, I will write the name of that piece on each board, and if there's 4 of them, I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the best for me has had to use has been my measuring tape. What else? Oh, and then last but not least at the moment has been the level. In the previous video, I had to use my husband's, and then I decided that, you know, if I'm getting into the bigger dollhouses, I do need one of my own because he builds model trains, and so I'm not going to be able to use it all the time. So one of the important things as a hobbyist, you're going to want to have just about every tool that you can get your hands on that you may need. Now, I'm not going to say that you will need, but that what you may need. And I'll put together a video using my cards and showing you. Once again, there's some older ones back then, but I have updated my cards since, and I can tell you from the original to the newer one, I've had to buy newer things that I couldn't work on my dollhouse until I purchased the tool that was needed. So one last thing now with the painting. So I've used these smaller paint brushes. No, I'm going to suggest, I had to get the little paint tray. And it's been good. And the one with the foam brushes. So yes, that's where we are. We've had to take it up a notch with regards to painting, and it is not something that using the smaller paintbrushes will accomplish. I did have to get regular paintbrushes that you would use for painting a house, and the roller that I just showed you. So things that I thought I had and was sad I was pretty sure I had until I went through more of the instructions, and then I got to the point where it says, oh, I guess I gotta go to the hardware store. So that is what I did, and it has been worth every penny. So much fun. It has been very much a stress reliever, which I have worked to. That's why I started the entire channel working with dollhouse kits, because for me they relieve stress, and it is so fun to put something together like this. Now, as I've told you before, this is my first one, my first big dollhouse. I figured that I should do the Alison Jr. before I dare try the Painted Lady. I am saving her for near last. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I love Victorians. They're beautiful. Their architecture, the way they are made, but oh, just, it's exciting. And if I remember, the Alison Jr. also does have some gingerbread that I will be applying on the house. So we'll have a look-see. I'll keep you updated. For the one-on-ones, I have had to just kind of keep them simple because there's so much more involved. It is hard to do a 20, 25, 30-minute video. They are actually running longer. So I've been doing shorter videos, trying to show what is important and what I'm doing. Hopefully, as I get further along with the dollhouse and get near to finishing, that I can have more personal one-on-ones, and I can talk during the video and just be more descriptive like I have been before. So hang in there with me as the I think I've got 3 videos that are a lot different than what I've normally done to work as a one-on-one, but I will be moving as fast as I can. And if I find a spot where I can add the one-on-ones with a more descriptive voiceover or to talk during it, I will. Otherwise, I hope that the ones where I'm not talking as much are beneficial and helpful to you. Maybe it'll give you a couple of ideas or so. Otherwise, if you have any other ideas on your own and you have completed an Alison Jr., please put them down in the comments, share a picture, and I hope that you are enjoying working on your kit. Until then, everyone, take care.